because this is a lifestyle. And this is how people remain the same, is like when you continuously eat like shit, you start seeing shitty results. We are just about to get into this video. So we already done our routine. We already done our morning routine. We journaled, we read a chapter, client check-ins, we already done that. And now I just gotta do stories, which, you know, those are really important to do. But right now I'm gonna make some food just because I'm really, really hungry and I don't feel like fasting today. I have to get a lot of client work done, a lot of work in general. This video should be up tomorrow. I have a raw talk coming up before this, but I'm trying to record a video every single day and get it out. So, therefore, let's get into the cooking. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I cook to get fucking lean, feel good, just all around, just not have brain fog. We're gonna lock in with making some food. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I eat. I usually do some beef, but I think today I'm gonna do some salmon. I already made salmon. I'm gonna make some eggs. I'll show you guys the salmon though. The whole point of this video is to show you guys exactly what I eat in the morning to help me feel good, not have any brain fog, to actually stay committed with my routine. It also teaches me on how to stay fit and not have to binge eat, overeat, and do all that bullshit, like the extra shit in the morning. I see people eating Dunkin' Donuts, eating all these processed foods in the morning, going to McDonald's, but it's not that hard eating healthy, right? It's really not that hard. So what I use is a scale. The reason why a scale is important, and I know some people might think, okay, it's inconvenient. If you think like that, then that's why it's inconvenient for you, because you're always complaining about something, right? And like doing a little bit of extra something's not going to hurt you. So I could just tell for who you are as a person if you guys don't scale your food, because that's some beta shit. I did show you guys a grocery haul, but we use the Southwest Farmers eggs. These ones are my favorite. They have about 25 calories, total fats 0, saturated fat 0, trans fat 0, cholesterol 0, sodium 130 milligrams of sodium, total carbohydrates 1 gram, protein 4 grams, because it has some tomatoes and stuff like that. So I do this. I have never tried salmon with eggs. I usually do beef. I have beef over there, but right now we're gonna cook some eggs. We're gonna cook some eggs up real quick. 1 yogurt. I'll have that while it's cooking because I'm hungry as shit. And then grass-fed butter, some sauce. We have grass-fed butter. I'm gonna turn this pan on because it is going to get hot. I just grabbed this, a little bit of that. The reason why I like grass-fed butter is because it's grass-fed. Anything grass-fed, it's gonna be more expensive, but it's gonna be well worth, you know, the money, because the quality of food. The food that you put in your body is literally super important. Like the things that you put in your body, you don't even a lot of people don't understand this factor about their life. They think just because they get ground beef, oh, it's gonna benefit them in some type of way, but that's simply not true. Once you grow up and you understand that you need to be eating grass-fed, and I know it's expensive and blah, blah, blah. Make sure this is like this. Make sure to get all the corners, because I know sometimes it doesn't connect right. Cool. Yeah, I do 4 eggs in the morning because, first of all, it has a lot of vitamins. It's really good for you. And honestly, it helps me just get right into work. I usually fast till like 1 o'clock. Well, damn near is 1. It's like 12. I already did my morning routine. I did everything like that. And now I'm on the way of just eating food now. But I'm going ahead and put these in here because, here we go. I'll cook it like that. 1. Damn, that's a little ass, dude, that little ass yolk. I'm gonna show you guys his yolk real quick. What the fuck? What type of shit? So we got salmon right here that we cooked last night. It actually looks really fucking good. So fucking good.
just sizzles in that butter, bro. I love the butter. So 9 ounces of salmon right here. Slap, put them in the microwave. And then we're gonna stop cooking that. And if you guys struggle with coming up with a meal plan, it's pretty much just based off of, you know, your weight and your height. And you wanna find your maintenance calories. That's all you wanna do. And if you wanna cut, you go into a deficit, like a 200, 300 deficit, a bulk 200. I would recommend like a 200, 300, just if you're lean bulking. I don't recommend to do too much bulking, because if you start eating out of control, that's when you start gaining excess fat. And the one thing is you don't want to get to the point where you gain so much fat, so you have to do so much cardio for your cut. And that's the reason why I feel like right now I'm maintaining, but I'm also doing a little bit of cardio. So obviously I'm not losing so much weight, but I'm still at a healthy, fat range and a healthy carb range and protein. Look at that shit. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. This is honestly like my favorite meal, just because it's one of my most filling. And then before the gym, I've already basically showed you guys what I eat before the gym. This is kind of just like, you know, this is what I eat after, you know, my morning routine, my morning systems when I'm crushing the day. This is usually what I do. We've already been done with 2 client calls so far. It's been a pretty good week. Just next week, you just got to make it better and better. That's how life should go, is you should always progress and always make sure you're getting more done. So daily stories from me, because on YouTube they don't have that, but this is, let me show you guys the meals in a second. We have the 9 ounces of salmon, because I'm not just gonna put 8 ounces and have a little bit in the fucking container. That makes no sense. 9 ounces of salmon, 4 eggs, our egg whites. I'm trying to tell you guys, this is the best ideal breakfast. I know I haven't really done salmon in the morning, but you guys are getting the first glimpse of me eating salmon in the morning. I ate this shit yesterday, and oh my gosh, I fell in love. I ate it around like, I think like 11 or 12. I don't normally like to eat at night, but eating healthy fats, eating healthy like meats, I would say eating beef at night, honestly, it's gonna help you sleep better. It's gonna help you feel better the next morning. Like I told you, whatever you're putting in your body is super important, because most people don't understand. That's the reason why they don't feel the best every single day. It's because you're fueling yourself with bullshit. It's not nutritious. It's not gonna help benefit you, truly. Like I promise you, I remember when I used to wake up and I used to have so much brain fog, so much like I didn't have clarity throughout the day. Obviously I didn't have a morning routine. I didn't have anything that was going for myself. I was kind of just waking up and guessing, or I was waking up and thinking that I was getting my macros in, eating like a McGriddle, eating like some bullshit. That wasn't the truth, right? The truth really comes out in the way that your physique looks, the way that you look in general. That's how you could tell exactly on how you're eating. So track your macros, actually track, be careful on eating extra dumb shit that you don't need to eat in your life, because it's not going to be the best thing for you. So one thing I also like to do, I like to drink at least half a gallon of water when I first wake up. And that does make sense to most of you, but for most people, they do not give a fuck. And when I started personal training like 4 years ago, I used to not even give a fuck what I ate, you know? And there were some times where I didn't even care at all. But as soon as I got locked in and actually started practicing what I preached, and this was about, I'd probably say I fully locked in. Like I locked in like a year ago.
Alrighty, boys. So we are on the way. I actually brought these glasses. I don't know why, but into a calm realization of where I am now and where I want to be. So, you know, and it's like a learning experience. That's how I take life, bro. Life is like a learning experience to me. Like I don't really look at life as like, you know, negative, sometimes nor positive, but now I am more building the abundance mindset of always thinking positive and having good thoughts. Because I tend to always get off track sometimes with myself, and you know, I feel like that's what happens to all of us. We all just only want certain things. You know, we don't want to actually take sacrifices in order to get those things. And to actually take those sacrifices, it could be something that literally makes it so uncomfortable. It makes it to the point where it's so uncomfortable for you and you don't want to do anything. So you kind of just throw it off, right? Kind of the same thing I've been doing with my content lately. I've been really just throwing it off and I just want to live life. But then I start to understand what's the reason behind me wanting to do all this stuff. It's to make an impact. I always catch myself in these situations of not wanting to create this, not wanting to create that, but like, this is what I chose in my life. I chose content creation. I chose this type of way of living for myself. And so I have to continuously do that because I have to do it. I love to do it, but sometimes I feel like I have to force it, and I don't like to force things, right? I've been feeling like, not lately I have to force things, but feeling like recently, like it's just, my ideas aren't flowing. I'm gonna do quad focused. I feel pretty good this morning. Today I woke up around like 6:10. I try to wake up at 5:45, but sometimes that may happen, it may not happen sometimes, but I try to just, it's a Monday, it's consistency over everything. We made breakfast, we did all of that stuff. I showed you guys my routine. And now we are going to hit a nasty ass leg day, which, yes, I was the gym goer that skipped legs. I don't want to hear anything. I know it's fucking stupid, but I used to literally always skip legs at all times. Like, I would always skip fucking legs. I don't know why I skipped legs. It was honestly the dumbest shit I've ever done. But that's why my legs aren't as big as, you know, my other body parts, like my chest, you know, etc. I have a pretty good physique, but it takes a while for me to actually, I feel like I have a good physique on some days, and I think it's just body dysmorphia. We're gonna open this up. So I got the blue Raz bucked up, super gas. I mean, I totally, all right, boys, so we just got to the gym. We're about to have a sick ass pump, and I can't wait to show you guys exactly what I do. I'm gonna do some warm-ups before. I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys my warm-ups. I'm gonna show you guys as much as I can. I wanna make this video long, but not too long. But I'm gonna show you guys my whole leg day, guys. Make sure you guys are at least screenshotting it. Maybe take some notes. I don't know. But I go crazy on leg day. I'll show you guys the plates, etc. And we're gonna go fucking crazy. So, I'll see you guys in there.
It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go, for
trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Woo! Wow. As you guys see, bro, I just did some cardio. I was gonna record on the cardio, but this gym gets packed for no reason. What time is it? Let's see what time it is. I don't even know what time it is. The time's not showing. It is about, it's 1:30. So, which is good. We're out of the gym in time. Just perfect fucking timing. If you guys are ever struggling with something in life right now, man, just know that, first of all, one, you're not the only one going through shit. Two, you also got to fight those battles and fight those inner thoughts of yours. Because if you don't, then, you know, life is just going to get harder, bro. Like, life is truly just going to get harder. I've been facing I've been spending a lot of money on investing into myself lately. And sometimes I feel like I'm not, like, it feels like I haven't been making enough, but it's just because I just started doing this thing that I've been working on full time recently. Like, it's not just like the live stuff. It's not like I was like, you know, I stopped doing the coaching stuff for not a long time, but I wasn't doing it as hard as I'm doing it now. But I've invested so much money into myself to the point where, like, I haven't even really made money, really. Like, I've literally just been investing into myself until, you know, one day that investment comes true. Like, I'm just like, okay, cool, you know? Like, okay, cool, I really did something. They're gonna sit there and say, hey, like, this is super, they're gonna sit here and say, they're gonna be like, this is super easy. Building a business is super easy. Being in shape is super easy. Anything that's easy is not worth doing. You wanna know why? Because when it's easy, it's just like, it's a shortcut. It's an easy fix, you know? And that's why everyone takes Ozempic. That's why everyone takes drugs, because they don't want to feel these things. It's like, they don't actually lock in. Like, it's just like they're not fully locked. So, if I'm going to give you guys some recommendations, bro, don't take the easy way out of life, because that's not the best way. The best way is to take years to develop your mindset, to develop your body, to develop every single thing around you. Because, bro, if your mind is on point, bro, if your body's on point, if your spirit's on point, you're unbeatable, bro. No one can match your energy. I promise you. I don't care if their body's on point, their physique's on point. Your body, people will like you for you. And a lot of people don't express that to people. Like, they'll just be like, oh, when you get this, you'll be like spiritually, physically, like, yes, you will. But it also helps you in the longevity of your own life. You don't have to live up to anybody else. You don't have to live up to anybody else's expectations. Guys, hope you guys have a blessed day, and we out.